gotta help other people out through my L's. So hey guys, what's up? It's Tyra and I'm back with another video. So if you guys are new to my channel, I'm Tyra. My videos are all about self-expression, new perspectives, and telling untold stories. So if you're all about that, if you're interested, definitely go ahead and subscribe and check out my other videos because I think they're pretty good, okay? So there's that. So if you guys don't know, I do identify as bisexual. A lot of you guys have been commenting on my older videos where I talked about how I knew I was bisexual. Thank you guys so much for all the love on those two videos. So I wanted to make some more content around that because bi visibility for black girls, I don't see it. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about all about shooting your shot and my experience doing that both with girls and boys. Now maybe you shouldn't take romantic advice from someone who has not been in a relationship yet, but hear me out. I want you guys to somehow learn how to be a bit smoother with shooting your shot through my stories of awkwardness in that realm, okay? So I guess my first experience shooting my shot really starts sophomore year. I am now a senior. I start senior year in September. The first time that I ever shot my shot with a girl was sophomore year. I was so nervous, very nervous. And yeah, it was like I had to psych myself up to shoot my shot for months. Like I literally, like every day I'd go to school and be like, okay, this is the day. Like she's cute. I want to, you know, make a move, you know, shoot my shot. So I planned it all out. We had a lot of classes together, so it wasn't hard to figure out when. It was just a matter of how and what to say and what to do. So I had trouble kind of trying to navigate how to do that. Basically what I did was I drafted like a whole just speech basically about how cool I thought she was and how awesome I thought she was and how I wanted to, you know, be her friend and all that. After I was done complimenting her for a good 5 minutes straight, then I was like, hey, you know, like we should hang out sometime. But I wasn't very specific, and I feel like when you're shooting your shot with girls, you have to be very specific because they really will not know if you like them if you're not straightforward, because otherwise you're just gonna think like, oh, she's just being friendly, she wants to be my friend. So I wasn't very specific, and I think that's what made the whole, you know, planning out when we'd hang out, where we hang out, that just kind of prolonged and got very tedious because I wasn't straightforward from the jump. So there's that. After she said, yeah, like I'm down to hang out, right? I was so scared to see where the conversation would go next that I literally ran away afterwards. I basically bolted down the hallway and I was like, cool, okay, great. Don't do that. Like you have to be confident, okay, all the way through. Don't just do it like halfway and then be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna leave now, because that's exactly what I did. So because I did not continue the conversation after that, after she said yes, I did not get her number. I did not figure out where we would hang out, when we'd hang out, until weeks later, literally weeks later. And yeah, but I'm saying all this to say the first time that you shoot your shot with someone is not going to be as smooth as you think, even if you plan it out. So a couple weeks later, it took like days at a time to get very vital information, you know, like her phone number. I had to end up getting her phone number through another friend, and then I was just a waiting game trying to figure out like all the details, and it was just like it could have been so much easier if I was just straightforward from the jump, you know.
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
Wow, I guess like the whole time that I had a crush on this girl, like it became a game of like what I said, what I didn't say, what I wanted to say, what I wish I had said, and ultimately I let my fear get in the way of being very truthful. So yeah, a few things I learned from that experience. When you're shooting a shot with a girl, you can't let fear get in the way, you can't let nervousness get in the way. You kind of just gotta rip that band-aid off and do it, because if not, it will take very long to get what you want. So the second time I shot my shot with a girl, it was at a Halloween party. First of all, it took me a while to actually do it because I was like, I don't know. By the time I finally like got the courage to do so. The Uber was outside, like I had to go. We had a conversation before that, and then she just started talking with her other friends. So basically I was just trying to wait for the perfect moment to be like, hey, like, what's your number? Then I realized like there's never a perfect moment to shoot your shot. You kind of just got to do it. Once I realized that there wouldn't be a perfect moment to do that, I was like, okay, I've got to go. The Uber's outside, like, let's get things moving. By the end of the night, I had got her number. The next day I texted her and I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere, cool. So basically I texted her like, hey, like I'm the girl from the Halloween party, you know, blah, 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 we should hang out sometime. She took very long to answer that text, by the way. It was like probably like 3 days. And I was like, okay, maybe she's not interested, like, When she responded, she was basically like, hey, you know, I don't know, I didn't know if you wanted to be my friend or more than that, but I'm not really ready for a relationship. And I was like, F in the chat, like, F in the chat. That was an L I just took.
Hey clown. Jester, you have done it again. Constantly raising the bar for the circus and doing it foolishly.
So, yeah. From that experience, you know, I've just learned, say what you mean, like, because you can't just leave them to guess, like, do they like me, like, do they want to be more than friends, because they really will not know unless you say it. But, you know, took the L, learned a lesson, and on to the next, like, literally. In November, I tried again.
Hey clown.
So my friend was like, hey, like, my friend, she's also bi, like, she always talks about how you're cute and all that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, so let's give it a try. I didn't really shoot my shot with this person. It was more so like testing the waters, and it didn't really hit off, and that's fine. Like, you know, it's not always gonna hit off, but you live and you learn. You know, all these failed experiences shooting my shot, I've learned a few things, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because, you know, gotta help other people out through my L's. You know, the trial and error of shooting your shot, you kind of just gotta do it and live and learn and pick up on mistakes and try again next time. So I think for the most part with boys, first of all, they already assume that you like them from going up to them and asking, which I will never do again, by the way. They gotta do the work. I won't be doing it. They already assume that you like them because you're a girl. But with a girl, like, they don't know at all. Like with anybody, obviously you're gonna be nervous, but with girls, it's like you really cannot let fear get in the way, because if you don't speak your truth, if you don't say how you feel, what you identify as, they really will not know. But with boys, it's like they're already assuming that because you're a girl. I've never been in a relationship, like, and that's fine. Like, I'm sure there's like a ton of 17-year-old awkward black girls, much like myself, who has never been in a relationship either, you know. But I wanted to make this video because I think it's just so important to continue these conversations and like share these stories of awkwardness, you know. That's all I had for today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, definitely give it a like and subscribe down below if you have not already. If you do like what you are seeing right now, I definitely recommend that you watch my other videos. I have a whole playlist dedicated to my videos about being bisexual, so definitely check them out if you did like this video. And I do have a few documentaries that I made, some short films I made, commentary videos, so just check out my channel because it's pretty cool, I will say. Follow me on all my social media. Instagram, Twitter will be in the description box down below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.